You know, late-night drives through the desert can be peaceful, until they're not. Darkness surrounds you, silence presses in, and your mind plays tricks on you. But sometimes, it's not just your mind. I've been a trucker for 15 years, but nothing could have prepared me for what happened one night in 2017. I was hauling through the Mojave Desert, pitch black everywhere, my dim headlights barely cutting through the darkness. My eyes strained as I drove, trying to make out the road ahead. It felt like something was waiting out there, watching. Around 3 a.m., I saw something up ahead. A car, sitting dead in the middle of the road with its hazard lights on. The passenger door was wide open. I hit the brakes, screeching to a stop just inches from it. My heart pounded, but not out of fear, more curiosity. What was a car doing here? Why was the door open? I got out, the silence of the desert suffocating me. No wind, no movement, just the faint click of the car's hazards. I approached cautiously. It was a red Ford Fusion, looked brand new, but there wasn't a soul in sight. I checked the back seat, empty. There was no one around. I was alone, or so I thought. That's when the unease hit me, like cold fingers gripping the back of my neck. The car was empty, but someone had to be nearby, right? I kept scanning the darkness, expecting to see someone rush at me from the shadows. But nothing. I should have walked away, but something drew me closer. I opened the trunk. It was jammed shut. I grabbed the keys from the ignition and unlocked it, forcing it open from the back seat. Inside were 3 garbage bags and a rope. The bags were tied tightly, squished into the trunk. I reached out to touch one when a gunshot echoed through the night. My body jerked up in shock, smashing my head on the car roof. Panic surged through me. I threw the keys on the seat and bolted for my truck. That's when I heard him. "Hey!" His voice was low, raspy, and getting closer. I scrambled into my semi, fumbling to start the engine. As the headlights flickered on, I saw him, a short, stocky man with wild red hair, holding a shovel in one hand and a rifle in the other. His eyes locked on mine, wide with rage. He started waving, shouting, but I wasn't about to stick around and find out why. I hit the gas, speeding away. My heart pounded in my chest. But then, in my rearview mirror, I saw headlights speeding toward me. The man was chasing me, his car honking wildly. I called the cops, but it felt like forever before anyone responded. His car was inches from my bumper, and I was certain he was going to ram me off the road. Finally, red and blue lights flashed in the distance. The man veered off, disappearing into the desert. The police took my statement, but never caught him. They never even followed up. To this day, I still wonder what was in those bags. Bodies? Something worse? I'll never know. And I'm not sure I want to. Sometimes, what you don't see in the dark is far more terrifying than what you do. The desert holds its secrets, and some things are better left undiscovered.